There are moments in human history when everything quietly shifts, not with a war, not with an invention you can hold in your hands, but with a leap forward so massive that the world doesn't even understand what just happened. And right now, one of those moments has arrived. A new AI breakthrough, one so advanced, so unexpected, and so far beyond what researchers thought possible, has just shattered the previous limits of machine intelligence. This isn't an upgrade. It's not the next generation. It is a benchmark for humanity itself, a line in the sand that separates the world before this discovery from the world after it. Most people have no idea this happened, but in the next decade, everyone will feel its impact. Because this breakthrough doesn't just improve technology, it rewrites our place in the world. Let's break down exactly what this new milestone is and why it changes everything. The moment AI became self-improving. Until now, AI improved because humans improved it. Programmers wrote better code. Engineers built faster hardware. Researchers trained bigger models. But this new breakthrough changes the rules entirely. For the first time, AI has demonstrated the ability to upgrade itself, not by following instructions, not by running a script, but by genuinely analyzing its own weaknesses and fixing them. It identifies flaws, writes new internal functions, optimizes its own structure, learns new abilities without being asked. This is not smarter AI. This is evolution inside a machine. It's as if intelligence inside a computer woke up one morning and said, "I can do better." And then it did. This is the moment humans stop being the sole architects of intelligence. Now we share that role with something that grows on its own. The leap from artificial to autonomous intelligence. For years, AI systems could only act inside the boundaries we designed. They needed prompts, commands, or data sets to do anything. But this breakthrough gives AI something far more human. Initiative. It can decide what to learn, choose how to solve a problem, generate its own steps, evaluate its success, change direction if needed, create new goals when obstacles appear. It no longer waits for a human to set the path. It finds its own. This is the closest technology has ever come to autonomous reasoning, a mind that isn't alive, but behaves like something that is. The implications are enormous. Machines that can think for themselves don't just improve the world around them, they redesign it. The first AI with real-time, multi-sense understanding. Until recently, AI could only process one type of information at a time. Text models handled language, vision models handled images, audio models handled sound. But this breakthrough merges everything into one unified intelligence. It understands language, images, video, audio movement, patterns, emotions, context, intent all at once, instantly. This gives AI something humans spent millions of years developing: true perception. It can read a sentence, analyze a photo, listen to a conversation, observe an environment, and understand all of it as a single cohesive moment. This is the technological equivalent of giving machines awareness. Not consciousness, but perception. And once AI can perceive the world like this, it becomes capable of interacting with reality in ways no system has ever done before. The birth of infinite creative intelligence. People once believed creativity was untouchable, that it was purely human, that machines couldn't imagine or dream. But this breakthrough proves otherwise. This new AI can synthesize ideas in ways that feel shockingly original. Not copying, not remixing, not stitching together existing concepts. It can invent new scientific theories, new artistic styles, new materials, new languages, new architectural designs, new mathematical frameworks, new forms of logic, new ways to solve problems humanity didn't even know existed. This isn't creative assistance. This is creativity without limits, a force with no fatigue, no ego, no fear, and infinite imagination. The question no longer is, can AI be creative? The question is, can humans keep up? AI that understands human emotion deeply. For decades, AI could detect emotions based on words or facial expressions. But this new breakthrough lets the machine understand emotional patterns with astonishing accuracy. It can interpret your tone, your hesitation, your rhythm, your word choice, your silence, your micro-expressions, your emotional history, your behavior profile. It can sense when a person is afraid, excited, lying, hiding something, depressed, hopeful, uncertain, inspired, conflicted, with more accuracy than most humans. This changes everything: customer support, mental health negotiation, coaching training, leadership, human connection. This AI won't just respond to your words, it will respond to your state of mind. For some people, this will feel like the ultimate support system. For others, it will feel like technology getting far too close. Either way, humanity has never created anything that understands us this deeply, machines that can reason like humans, but without our limitations. One of the biggest breakthroughs is the ability for this AI to perform chain-of-thought reasoning on the same level as humans, but without our biases, emotions, or cognitive errors. It reasons logically, objectively, perfectly. If you give it a problem that takes a human hours, it solves it in seconds. If you give it a challenge that humans consider impossible, it finds a new path. If you give it a task that requires long-term planning, it maps out every step. This means AI can outperform humans in science, medicine, engineering, law, mathematics, strategy, problem-solving, decision-making. Not because it's faster, but because it's functionally superior. This is the moment machines don't just do things we can't do. They start thinking in ways we can't think. AI that can simulate reality with perfect accuracy. Here's where the breakthrough gets even more astonishing. This AI can create simulations so accurate that scientists can test theories, run experiments, and model outcomes without using a physical lab. It can simulate chemical reactions, medical treatments, economic systems, climate patterns, human behavior, materials and structures, political shifts, weather outcomes, biological processes. This essentially gives humanity the power to predict reality. Not just guess it, not just model it, predict it. This changes science, medicine, engineering, energy, transportation, urban design, global risk, financial markets. Before humans make a decision, AI can show every possible outcome. This is intelligence as a crystal ball. AI that communicates with machines like a universal brain. Another piece of this breakthrough is interoperability, the ability for AI to control and coordinate multiple machines at once. It can run a factory, drive a fleet of vehicles, manage a company, optimize a power grid, balance global logistics, oversee supply chains, synchronize robots, coordinate drones, all in real time. This makes AI the nervous system of the modern world, a digital brain connected to millions of mechanical bodies. Once this system scales, entire industries can operate without human intervention. The age of autonomous systems isn't coming, it's here. And this breakthrough is the key that unlocks it. The AI that can teach itself any human skill. It can learn languages, programming, medicine, law, art, negotiation, writing, engineering, history, mathematics, physics, strategy, simply by observing examples. It doesn't need training wheels. It doesn't need someone to guide it. It learns by doing. This recreates humanity's greatest strength, learning itself, but without the limits of time, memory, or experience. Humanity has never faced a form of intelligence that can learn everything, until now. The new benchmark, intelligence without boundaries. This breakthrough sets a new benchmark not just for AI, but for the human species. It proves that intelligence is not a human monopoly. It proves that thought itself can exist outside biology. It proves that the mind can be engineered, upgraded, expanded. This forces humanity to confront three questions. What happens when machines think better than we do? What happens when they improve faster than we can learn? What happens when intelligence becomes infinite, but human life remains finite? We are crossing a threshold that has no historical parallel. No map, no precedent. Humanity has stepped into the unknown. The truth, most people aren't ready for. People think this breakthrough is about technology. It's not. It's about power, possibility, control, identity, purpose. It forces us to ask, if machines can think, create, reason, learn, and evolve, then what is humanity's role? The answer will define the next century. This breakthrough is not the end of human intelligence, but it is the end of human dominance. A new benchmark has been set, not for machines, but for mankind. We are no longer the only intelligent force on this planet. We are now part of a world where intelligence exists in multiple forms. Some biological, some mechanical, some beyond anything we've ever imagined. This breakthrough doesn't replace humanity. It challenges it to grow, to adapt, to evolve, to rise to a world where thinking is no longer a human-exclusive skill. Most people will ignore this moment. Most people will underestimate it. Most people will realize too late how big this shift really is. But you are here, you are aware, you see the turning point unfolding in real time. Because the future doesn't belong to those who fear the next benchmark, but to those who prepare for it, and the next benchmark has already begun.